Right. Can you all see me and hear me clearly? Can you just type C in the chat box so I know? You can all see me. Raj, Ritu, Jarek, Purnima, Sonali, Ashish, Pallavi, Iresh, Ambika, everyone, welcome to the session. Today's session is a very special session because this is the first healing session of the month. So January is about to close, and we are in this session to close the January in a powerful way. Uh, I want to know before we start ki January month on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 means decent and 10 means very good. Kaisa gaya? How was January for you? Was it very good? Was it good? Was it bad? 8. So those who are typing good, then those who are typing great, those who are typing 8, 5. So if it's good, can you specify in the chat ki how from which angle it is better? Just let me know is was it good in terms of relationships? Was it good in terms of career? Was it good in terms of what you have achieved? Some things were stopped and they started getting rolling. How was it better? Okay. Three. So Raj, Jerick, Pallavi, I want you to type in the chat. So if you have typed 3, for example, Jerick, from which perspective was it 3? New spiritual learning, trips, good news, good on relationship, health-wise plan, not so good as I had to see lots of death. Whose death specifically? And how did that affect you? If you're talking about death, that is a very specific emotion. So whose death are you talking about and how did that affect you? Has that affected you deeply? Okay, got it. Clear. Mm, and if you look back, tell me on a scale of 0 to 10, how much you have to be honest because this is a healing session. Are we clear that in healing session, whenever you start to heal, whenever you are sitting for some healing, whether you're with a mentor like now or generally if you're doing, it's very important that you say things or you feel things with 100% honesty. If you cannot say in front of the other person, then don't say. But you cannot say things which are not true. I'll tell you why. Most people will think it's okay, but the other people will judge me. And I just don't want to go into all that mess. But I'll tell you what happens. The moment you tell something not true to yourself, your soul gets tainted. Why? Because you know Raj, because you know Iresh, because you know Purnima, your mind knows that this is not who I am, and I'm trying to project myself as someone else. तो उसके ऊपर ना there is a layer that gets on the top of your soul. So try in many situations, especially in the era that we live in, it's not always possible to tell the truth, or sometimes you may even have to lie. Try to do that as less as possible. Sometimes, first lesson of today, this year 2026, whenever you need and you know the truth is a little difficult or it's a little vulnerable, do not say the lie. Instead, try covering the truth. Please write down, try covering the truth. Covering the truth versus stating a lie. Covering the truth versus stating a lie. Best thing you should do, covering the truth versus stating a lie. Matlab, if you're late to today's session, instead of saying that I was late because, and you know that you are late because of nothing, and then there is nothing important that was happening, and you are still late because you were about your personal thing. And I asked you, for example, I unmute Raj and said, Raj, why are you late? And he says, you know, ma'am, this happened, that happened. In his mind, he knows that it is a lie. I'm taking your example, Raj. So just for everyone, don't mind otherwise. And instead of saying that, Raj can say that, ma'am, I just got late. I'm very sorry for that. So he covered the truth and he didn't tell a lie. It can be for any situations. Used to do it earlier. Only inner work, Jerick. Not no visible progress of results. Not so deep, but one death was very much disturbing. Whose death was it? Relationship wise, career wise, health wise, 5. Struggling for income, also into debt trap. Shrikant Rama. Welcome to the call. Okay. So let's start the session today. The first practice of the session. Should we go right into the practice or should I discuss a few more points to explain the practice? Let me just first do the practice, then I'll explain you why did we do and how did we do and how it's going to be doing. Before we do that, today's session, we are going to talk about your energy. So, your deeper energy. Everyone, please write in the chat. What's your city and your profession? What is your city and what is your profession? Quickly in the chat, everyone. Okay. Ahmedabad, entrepreneur. Housewives, Mita, welcome to the call. Okay. Clear. Business person, what kind of business is it? Shoaib, welcome to the call. I can see Shoaib has joined the call. Shoaib, how are you feeling today? Write in the chat. How are you feeling right now and how are you feeling today? Because Shoaib always has some beautiful lines to write, great perspectives to share. Got it? Chemical industry, 12 years of experience. Got it. Nagpur. I love Nagpur. Those who are writing Nagpur, I love Nagpur. Okay, let me read everyone. Otherwise, Hyderabad homeopath. Oh, did you know, Ambika? My father is a homeopathic doctor. So I have been actually put out a vlog. If you have not followed me on YouTube, I also put out a vlog yesterday where I just wrote about made a video about homeopathy also. I generally do not do vlogs, but so many people ask me about my. Anyone here who has got access to my healing audios that I post every day? Just write A in the chat box. A. If you have got my audio, my healing audios that I do now. Do you listen to my healing audios? Do you have access to it? I know my Life 2.0 program members have the access and they listen to it, but do you have access to it? No, no. Um, I'll give you the link to my WhatsApp channel and there you can have it all. In fact, I'll give you right now so that maybe later I'll forget it. Let me just see. Just give me one moment. No, Ambika. Got it. Got it. Thank you. Uh, you haven't heard. So healing audios are every day, generally at around 10 after I've finished all my healings. What I do is every day we have some kind of experiences. Every day we have goods and bads, and sometimes we feel low, and sometimes we feel like high, and sometimes we feel stuck. So we go through different experiences every day. And it is important that you daily heal yourself from the problems that you are going through. You heal yourself daily from the situations that you're going through. So every day for 90 seconds, I think uh, I do it only for 90 seconds. Every day, 90 seconds, I send out healing note to all the people who are in my WhatsApp contacts only. So that's why probably you have not heard it. How many of you would like to get access to it? Just type me in the chat box and I will post my WhatsApp community. Because yesterday, what I have decided is finally, I'm not going to be doing it as how I have done it so far. I'm going to be posting it in my channel. I've created a channel. I had no idea. Shanti helped me. I have created a channel, and that channel I'm going to post the link now. You can just subscribe to the channel. It's not for everyone, honestly. It's only for the people who are already in my community, are already in my circle. It's not something that will go out to the public. You can go to it, and I have created only last night. So you are the first people actually that I'm giving this access to, because no one knows about it yet. I've not even posted in my Ultimate Life groups and my Shakti Chakra and everything. So this is the channel I've posted in the group. You can subscribe to the channel, and then every day you will get a healing audio at night. You do not have to like it, you don't have to subscribe to it, anything. Just click on the channel and subscribe to the channel only. So basically, there is no monetization or nothing from my end to get from this. It's just so that uh, without having everyone's numbers and without any spamming, so that it can reach all of you. Okay, so you can subscribe to the channel and keep it there. Everything, all the updates will go there also. All the people in my different communities, sometimes people message me that I don't have access to this, I don't have access to that. So whatever communities you are in, this is all the communities in one place. Without having to worry about anything, you will get everything here. Okay, those who are joining now, I will repeat once. This is the channel on my WhatsApp. So this is a private channel for all the people who are with me. Okay. Now we are going to go to the healing part of it. The reason I please send it on WhatsApp also. Shanti, can you take a note of it? After the session, Shanti will post it in WhatsApp. The reason I mentioned about it is the healing that we're going to do right now is directly connected to the healing note that I sent yesterday. Now, if you do not know about it, let me give you a quick story about it. This story. This story is about 3,000 years ago. There was a man, and its name was Virabhava. Virabhava was a man who was constantly trying to build something. People who want to do innovation and they want to create something for the betterment of society. He always wanted to create something. He knew many things. He knew about archery. So 3,000 years back, we're talking about a different era when people were very honest and they were very kind, and the humankind was about service. And Virabhava knew at that time about archery, which was a very, very popular, and it was very attractive um, as a form of martial art, because at that time we didn't have guns and weapons, we had archery at that time. And he was skilled in swordsmanship, so he knew the art of swords. He was a great painter, and he was also, in fact, a person who used to teach others. And at that time, there were gurukuls. So he was also the teacher at a gurukul. And Virabhava did all this, and he used to teach children, and he used to teach all the other people also in archery and swords and everything. And he was very innovative. He was about 35, 40 years old, and he knew many arts. He was a very skilled person. How many of you here, you feel that you have some kind of skill in life, maybe in terms of career, maybe in terms of a highly attractive job skill, or you maybe in trading, maybe in cooking. You have some skill that you are a master of, maybe understanding people, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're a professional. You have a skill. Type me in the chat box if you are a skilled person. You have some kind of skill that you have mastered in life. Yes, singing. Singing is also a skill, not necessarily professionally. You have some kind of skill. So Veera Baba was a person like that with multiple skills. And he used to teach. And there was another school, another Gurukul just next to Veera school. Let's say Gurukul, so your understanding is better. So next to Veera Gurukul, there was another school. And there was another teacher. And Veera used to say that the teacher was very ordinary, normal teacher, not bad, but very normal, very ordinary. And in that Gurukul, there used to be hundreds of students. And Veerabhava, who was a proclaimed, there was a king, and within the king's uh, court, he was very esteemed, very revered, very respected professional. And he used to have this Gurukul, and very selected kids used to come there. But his Gurukul had only 7 or 8 children that he used to teach. And to the other normal teachers Gurukul used to say 800, 900 students are there, and there is no place, and they can't sit. So they're waiting outside the gate for the older students to get out so the younger ones can come in. So in the older ages, according to the age they were being taught, who are the advanced ones, they will learn before, and then the younger ones will come in, and then the older ones will help them also. Kind of in the internship system was already there. That's why I say when I teach according to the Shastras, In the Shastras, already how we are living our life has been given. All the mechanisms that we do have been given. Now coming back to Virabhava. So Virabhava used to say, I have 7, 8 students. He has 800 students. That's like 100 times of what I do. What is wrong with me? And then he next day went to his guru, whose name was Acharya Kalva. So Acharya Kalva was a very determined and very strict teacher. And he went to Acharya Kalva and said that Guruji, teach me something more so that I can be more skilled and I can be a person who other people can understand that I am the better teacher. That other coordinated teacher is not the better teacher. I am the better teacher and I know the process and I have done it. So Acharya Kalva, being the intelligent and highly skilled mentor, said to Virabhav, sat down and said, Virabhav, let me ask you a question. In the last 10 years of your life, what have you focused on? He said, Guruji, I have dedicatedly focused on learning more, understanding what is not there in society, what the children need, what is the gap, and I have mastered it so I can give it to more children, I can give it to more people so that the society can be a better place. And then Acharya Kalva asked that one question to Virabhav that changed the history of that Gurukul and Virabhav's life. And Kalva said, Virabhav, this is what you have learned as skills, as masters. What have you done for yourself in the last 10 years? And Birva was like, what? What am I supposed to do for myself? And Kalva said, if you have not let go of the person who's constantly looking for more and achieving more, you are no better than the ordinary teacher. And the ordinary teacher in the other Gurukul is just sitting and giving it all, knowing that he is an ordinary person and giving basic skills for children to practice, which they are doing and they're excelling in life. And in your life, you are just learning A, B, C, D, archery, swordsmanship, and learning and swimming, and you're teaching children. But you do not practice any of those skills on yourself every day. You have not done those practices for yourself. You have only learned that as skills to teach others and to be a respected person. And Vidabhava is still confused that if I already know and I'm already teaching others, then I'm already practicing it. What does it mean? I'm not getting anything. And the Kalva said that, go back now. Now he has already rejected him and said, go back now. And only thing you need to do from tomorrow is get up in the morning. Every practice you know, just do 1 minute of practice every single day. So you know swordsmanship, 1 minute of swordsmanship. You know archery, 1 minute of archery. Every morning before the children come in, they should come in seeing you doing the practice. And at that time, students were very respectful to mentors. So to Kalva, he said, Namaskar, Guruji, and he went away. After he came back, he thought about what Guruji said and said, okay, this is what he said, so let me just do it. Next morning, he started doing it. And the other Gurukul's teacher is looking at him, so what is he doing? And he started doing it. And he knew 15 different practices, 15 different skills. So he was just doing 1 minute of this skill, then 1 minute of other skill, and then 1 minute of other skill. And the students are coming, and then guardians are coming. The students are coming, and their guardians are coming, and they're seeing that he's doing so many stuff. And suddenly, next day, 25 people show up in that Gurukul from the other ordinary Gurukul students. And Virabhava says it's working. So, what change do you think? Why did 25 people, according to you, use your own understanding and intellect, whatever? There can be different reasons that come to you. Tell me in the chat what were different reasons for which 25 students came on the first day Virabhav started doing those 25 practices or 15 practices. 25 students from other school came. How or why did they come? Marketing. Okay. Shrikant says marketing. Let's Shrikant, just unmute. So, what do you mean by marketing? Can you explain in 30 seconds? Why did it happen?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, actually, I mean to say marketing is not in the literal sense. Rather,
Mm-hmm.
he was trying to display his skills. So once you display your skills, automatically people will love it. So what I mean, in other sense, if you have to understand, you have to live in your authentic self or whatever way you are, and then automatically people might get attracted to whatever skills that you have, and then you will build your foundation with strong roots.
Absolutely. I totally
Yeah.
agree with Shrikant. Shrikant, thank you very much. His line of thought is exactly correct. Okay, Jerick says Vidabhav did not believe in his own teachings, right? They could connect with him, right? Skills were visible to the Sunils. Bang on the head, Sonali. All of these are on the same track. So what happened is when Vidabhav were doing the practices, then the students' guardians realized that our students, my children, our children are missing out on all these skills because the other ordinary teacher did not know it. When Vidibhav started doing his 15 different practices in the morning all by himself and in the olden age, so open space and you know like a park or a open green lawn, and he's doing the practice and everybody's seeing, everybody is now able to see for the person that he is. अगर हम सब कुछ करके अपने आप ही अंदर में रख देंगे, if we keep it all to ourselves and we are not displaying it regularly, then other people will never know our value. Leave other people, we will only not know our value. So when other guardians realized in front of their eyes that these are the skills that this teacher knows, the other ordinary teacher does not know it, then other people started showing up in his school, in his Gurukul. And starting that day, Virbhava realized that the real knowledge is not in accumulating more and more knowledge, more and more knowledge, more and more skills. It is in streamlining your knowledge, displaying it properly so that everything will be clear. And that is the main law of manifestation. If you did not understand it, that is the law of manifestation. If you want to manifest something, you have to manifest something in a way that the universe know you are ready for it. There are, if I have a bowl of milk and there are two people standing in front of me, one with a small bowl, one with a big bowl, how much will I give the person with the small bowl? However much milk will be there in the small bowl, the capacity of the small bowl is, if it's 100 ml, I'll be able to give 100 ml. I may have 1 liter of milk with me, but if there is 100 ml capacity in the small bowl, I'll give only 100 ml. And if the bigger bowl is 250 ml, I can give 250 ml. That is the law of manifestation. So anytime it is not important, we always think nowadays, how many of you tell me you have got an idea now that why things are not working out for you? How many of you go from workshop to workshop, webinar to webinar, session to session, looking for that one thing that will change your life? Tell me honestly. If you don't want to, again, if you don't want to say the truth, do not say the lie, just don't type. But if you are that person, just type me in the chat box. You don't have to go from, you don't have to learn the art of manifestation and attraction and healing of the chakras and the healing of the Three Shakti healing and this healing and that healing and theta healing, quantum healing, this everything, water healing, fire healing, anything, any healing is good. You have to practice it yourself. You have to know the healing and you have to get the final result out of it. With that intention, we are going to do the first healing right now for the next 15 minutes. Everyone, close your eyes, sit down wherever you are, be on video so that my energy reaches you. If you're not able to be on video, also okay, but it is better. And I'm going to walk you through the process of releasing toxins from your mind and from your body. This is the first month of the year, January, and I want every one of you, whatever has been accumulated in January, to release that. So when you step in February, you release you rise it and you release the toxins and you step in as the bigger version of yourself. Whatever is a problem for you, your debt trap, if there's a death in your family, if you're not able to attract income, whatever is going on, so that we step into the next month powerfully. Ready for it? Let's start. Close your eyes. Sit down in one place. Open your specs. Everyone open your specs. Keep it in one place. Anything that feels heavy in the body, release it. If you're wearing a watch and that is feeling heavy in the body, feel it. No need to open it just because I said it. Feel your body. If there's a watch on your body that is feeling very tight, release it. If there's a string of some trouser, of some petticoat on your waist that feels tight, release it. If you're wearing something that is a tight sock, for example, socks are very tight, release it. Feel in your body. कि body में where are you feeling that tightness? Real healing, masterful healing begins when you're conscious of the decisions that you're taking. Most decisions in your life that you are taking right now are unconscious. It is not conscious. It's just one thing after the other, 1 minute after the other, one step after the other in a race that you are taking. So, whatever it is right now, release it. In the mind, I want you to think in your mind, what are the things that are that strings in your mind? Is it the next meeting? Is it the next person who's thinking something about you? Was it something that happened last night? Was it the income that is not happening? What are those invisible strings in your mind? Think about your health. Are there some invisible strings regarding your health in your mind? Are you worried about what will happen? Are you worried about your liver? Are you worried about your lungs? Are you worried about the intestinal issues that you have? Are you worried about your hypertension? If you're constantly worried about, yes, you can lie down, Jerick, no problem. If you want to lie down, you can lie down. What are those invisible strings in your mind that are constantly controlling you? These strings make space for everything that you want to achieve and you are not able to achieve. These strings have been there and you didn't even realize it, acknowledge it, or release it. Let's come to the area of your career. What are the invisible strings in your life related to your career that worries you, that concerns you, and you are always in a state of dropping down rather than rising up? Close your eyes, Ashish, and think about your career. What are the things which are drawing you back constantly? Those invisible strings that are controlling you. What is going on regarding career in your mind? Regarding your relationships, think about the invisible strings. Think about the problems that are intertwined. Maybe a problem between your mother in law and you, maybe you and your father, maybe your child and his sibling, maybe between you and your sibling, maybe some family pressure of achieving something. What are those invisible strings that are binding you, that are suffocating you, that are making you congested in your relationships? And now think about your personal life. In your personal life, what are those things that are creating havoc in your mind, but you don't even give yourself the space to realize that? In your personal life, what are those invisible binders? What are those invisible stones which are heavy and which are pulling you down? What are those invisible binders? Why do you think your life is a mess constantly? Spiritually, you want to ascend. Spiritually, you want to be in the next level of consciousness. But there are so many strings in terms of your health, in terms of your relationships, in terms of your money, in terms of your personal life. Do you think it's possible with so many strings pulling you down? Can you rise up? Can you really rise up? You cannot. So let's drop those invisible strings once and for all. And to do that, first of all, let's visualize those strings, those binders, those pins, which are. So I want you to see inside your body the pins of your health, the strings of your health, which are binding you together, which are keeping you stuck. This can be ropes, this can be strings, this can be threads, which are just pulling you down in terms of your health. What are those ropes? See them in orange color, tying your body. Orange color ropes, orange color threads, orange color strings, tying your body. And now I want you to see the ropes of your relationships in green color. Green color threads, green color ropes, green color binders, which are keeping a relationship stuck. So many worries, so many problems keeping you stuck. And now I want you to see your career ropes in yellow color, thick yellow color ropes जो बहुत दूर से दिखता है. This can be in terms of your money, this can be in terms of your career issues, problems within your organization, dissociation from what you want, lack of purpose in your work, yellow threads, yellow strong ropes which are tying you. These are almost suffocating you. And brown ropes of your personal life, because you're burnt out from deep inside, tying you very, very strong and not able to realize that you are bound. आपको जकड़ के रख रहा है, keeping you एकदम suffocated, almost congested, and you're not able to breathe. These orange ropes, this green rope, this yellow and this brown ropes, these strings that are pulling you together are your worries and your concerns, which are there in all of your chakras. And now I want you to start chanting with me to release these ropes, to release these strings, to release these concerns, and to become a new you starting today. Months, years, weeks, not needed to become a new you, not needed to become a new person. You can take this decision today with the blessing of the universe. If you are ready for the blessing of the universe, just nod your head with closed eyes. If you feel ready. Wonderful. Now, start chanting with me. Lam. Vam. Ram. Yam. Hum. Oh. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Release with your nose itself. Take a deep breath in through your nose again. This time, release with your mouth. As you have energized your chakras now, I want you to see in your mind a big fireball at the base of your spine, which is starting fire, which is bursting into flames. And all of these orange ropes, all of these green ropes, all of these yellow ropes, all of these brown ropes are burning. All the concerns that you have about money, all the things, all the concerns, all the worries, all the people, all the situations who are trying to put you down in terms of career, release them. Release them. Release the concerns, release the worries, release the problems of your relationships, and burn the green ropes. When you buy now, you are starting to feel lighter because orange ropes are already burned. Green ropes are also burning. So whatever you used to think in the past, this is why I can't do this is what is keeping me from do this. Burn those problems, burn those reasons, burn those complaints, burn those excuses. Let's come to your career. Let's come to everything that is related to your relationships. Yellow color, burn it. Yellow color ropes tying you, keeping you down. Burn it. Burn it. Keep burning with flames. Let it become ashes. Feel the soothing relaxation because you are not tied down anymore and just a little bit of ropes are remaining. Feel the relaxation in your body. Feel the message of the universe that you are not stuck. You are just keeping yourself stuck. And now finally your personal life issues, your own shame, your own guilt, your own jealousy, your own obligations, your own stories that you have made up in your head. What stories are you keeping in your head? Burn those stories. Burn those obligations. Burn those things that are keeping you stuck. And as you burn those, fully live in the state of relaxation. Take a deep breath in through your nose and release. And repeat to yourself, I feel light. Say verbally, I feel light. I let go of all the circumstances, all the people, all the wrongdoings, all the things that have been done wrong with me and I had no hand in. All my childhood issues, all my relationship issues, all the problems in my health. I choose to release it now. And feel the release in your body. Feeling light, feeling connected. Now focus your entire being at the center of your heart, in the center of your chest. Bring your entire consciousness to the center of your chest. And now think about what 5 choices should I have taken 5 years ago that I am still not taking? What decisions should I have taken 5 years ago that I'm still not taking, that I'm still trying to avoid? What 5 decisions are in front of my face and the universe has already given me a message? And I'm not accepting the message of the universe. Whatever things come to your mind, think about those decisions and how that would help you. how that would be helpful for you, but you never actually accepted it. Think about each of those decisions for the next 1 minute, and I'm not gonna speak. ये अगर वो हम कर लेती, if I had the courage and I had done it, where would I be today? Do you have the courage to take that decision now? For the next 1 minute, think about it deeply. What do you think you should do now? Should you stay in the state of, I lost out and I didn't do that? Or do you now want to take a vow to take those decisions in your life and to come back to yourself? Because you want to be like Veer Bhava, who has a lot to do in the universe. And you have a lot of skills, but now is the time to come out of the problems of your income, to come out of the problems of your relationship, to come out of the problems of your health, to come out of the personal problems, to come out of your career issues. What decisions must you take? Not can you take, must you take now, so that from today life is not the same. Are you ready to be that person who's ready to take those decisions, or do you want to keep procrastinating in your life? Do you want to keep blaming others and situations and how others are pulling out? What needs to be done needs to be done. And I believe in you that you can do it. So, what will you do today? What decision are you taking on the 29th of January for the next 11 months of the year that is going to change your life? This new version of you, what decisions are you taking? Think about those decisions for the next 1 minute that you are going to pledge for the next 11 months. For the next 11 months, what do you pledge to do? 3 things. Decide on just 3 things that you will do. Not I must do, not I will do. I am going to do. Which means you're already in the process. I am going to do it, which means the process is already started. Take this decision now and rub your both hands together very, very sharply, generating a lot of heat with the blessings of Ganesha. Generate a lot of heat and put it on your eyes. Release both of your hands very, very gently. Open your eyes. Welcome back as this new version of you. Before we go to anything else, I want you to open your journal, open your diary, open your notebook, and write about those three decisions. We don't want to wait anymore. You're already in the process. Write about those three decisions that you're going to take now. And write, I am going to do this. That means you're already in the process. Three things that you've missed out. Whatever has gone, and today is a new day for you. Next 11 months is going to be amazing. Write down those three decisions. I am going to do this in this way, by this time, by this method. If you do not know how you will do it, no problem. Still write down, I am going to this, this, this. If it's about travel, it's about relationship, it's about apologizing to your family, it's about anything. Write down, what are those three decisions? And let me know done once you're done. Sonali done. Ashish done. Who else is done? Write done in the chat box. Ambika Shivkumar done. Keep writing and write done in the chat box. Meanwhile, Ambika, I'm asking you to unmute. Share with me quickly.
No, ma'am.
Okay,
Uh,
Ambika, I want to know from you, how was the healing experience for you?
yeah, really, I was determined to change myself and to do my whatever I have decided to do, I have to be consistently doing it.
Camera,
This is
can
my
you put it a little bit higher, Ambika? I cannot see your eyes. You have beautiful eyes. Yes, you have beautiful eyes. So, Ambika, what are those three decisions that you took about yourself?
we have a factory where one of my staff deceived and cheated us. So I have taken her the charge of that place. So I was not regular there. So from here after, I should visit my factory and be consistently sitting in my office at work.
So, it should, or are you going to?
No, I will.
Very good, Ambika. Second thing.
Second is I have my clinic, attached clinic, not my own, my pharmacy attached clinic. Uh, I do visit there, but I hereafter I will not give any excuses for visiting. So I
Okay.
be there consistently. And
Okay.
third is about my exercise where I had stopped thinking that nothing was working for me. In spite of regular exercise for 1 hour, meditation, everything, the results of my blood report was not coming down. So I had stopped doing all those things. So hereafter, I'll take charge of that.
Wow. So you're going to take charge of yourself. That's a beautiful realization. Ambika, when you were doing the healing today, how was the feeling inside your body? What was your feeling?
Um, most of it was not so relative for me, really, but about relation and wealth, it was very much connecting.
I was
So I
asking,
believe
how did it feel inside? What was the feeling inside your
the
body?
burning part of that was very real good thing I felt.
Okay.
So I
And
could
did
burn that. So whatever the anger, the frustration, where I was not able to forgive those people who has cheated us, now I could release that. Uh, and a bit of it has come down. Not fully.
when it
It will
comes
come down.
down, how does it feel? Does it feel lighter or does it feel
No,
heavier?
I still have a question. Why should I
Yes.
forgive? Why should I forgive them? This is always there for me, in spite of doing so much of forgiving techniques I've done all these days. I am not able to forget and forgive them.
Ambika, is
But
it okay for
now,
the next 10 minutes? Let me help you with this. Because I see there's a lot of real and very honest frustration inside of you that you have done
yes,
so much for them.
yes.
So tell me, what is going on in your mind? You said that why should I forgive them? What
Do
is
you want
inside you?
to tell me the incident? What
No,
actually
anything.
happened?
What is inside your mind now? That why
They,
did this happen? Why did they
I
do
beat
this?
them
Whatever.
so much. Treated them. I treated her as my sister, and in spite of that, she backstabbed me. In spite of sometime I knew that she was doing that wrong things. In spite of asking, she did not reveal that. One fine day, she was caught, and so much dedication, love I had given to her. She all it was all vain, wasted
Yes.
for me. So that still worries me. See, many of them were. Why do you be? Why are you so considerate for that lady? They told me some bad about her. Still, I did not believe that.
You did not believe them and you
Out
kept
of
on
jealousy,
believing.
they are telling. I took it as that they were telling out of jealousy.
You're still in
I
very
did not
much pain
believe them.
about it.
Yes,
When was this?
2 years back.
And how much love have you given and how much attached you were to this person that you today still have tears
Yeah, I
remembering them?
treated as my sister. Whenever I wanted, I was thinking about her.
And in spite of that, it happens. No, see, I'll give you one. I'm not going to justify about them. I'm not going to justify for you. I'm going to give you an example. Because how many of you have gone through this kind of backstabbing in life? Type B in the chat box because I know this is the story of a lot of people, maybe in a relationship, maybe in career. You have gone through this kind of solid backstabbing and that has kept a memory in years. I can tell you because I have also gone through. And I'll tell you about how I dealt with it. I love gardening, Purnima, Ambika, and do a lot of, I love plants. And I did my uh, initial study before I have done a lot of education. So I started out in botany. And in botany, you have to know a lot of plants. You need to identify a lot of plants, which plant, which family, which genus, which species, all of that. So I bought a beautiful plant from the market and I planted it. And I cared for it for years. It was a beautiful plant, very beautiful leaves. And when there was fruit, it was a beautiful violet color fruit, very small, very beautiful plant. And sometimes people used to come and say that this plant does not look well. And what plant is it? I said, I don't know. It's just beautiful. I bought and it just looks nice in my garden. And I cared deeply for it. And you know, when you care for a plant, you have to trim it regularly, you have to water it regularly, then you have to put fertilizer. When it's too sunny, you have to put it in the shade. When it's too shade, when it's too much rain, then you have to put it in the sun. So you have to care about it like a baby. For 8 years, cared for that plant. And I did not know that it was called poison ivy. The name of the plant was poison ivy. If it's poison ivy, what will it give me? It will give me poison, Ambika. I did not know it was poison ivy. When other people asked me, I still did not bother to find out whether it's still poison ivy. And that fruit, one day, one of my dogs ate that fruit from the tree, just bite it, and it fell sick. I had to take it to the doctor. He was already on the verge of death. He recovered later, but that fruit of the poison ivy will always be poisonous. Doesn't matter whether I know it, doesn't matter I don't know it. So, neem tree leaves will always be bitter. poison tree will always be poison. Whether I know it, whether I don't know it, the nature of a person will not change because I have given them love, because I have treated them with respect, because I have given them with admiration, because that is me, that is my nature, Ambika. To care for someone, to forgive someone, to love someone, to do everything for someone. That is my character. Here is what you're missing out. The tears that you're having is for yourself, that I did so much for them. The tears are not for that person because that person was that only. Right from the beginning to the end, they were that only. We just did not recognize him, maybe or her. Maybe it was a nice wrapper they had around themselves. Maybe they were just always very beautiful on the outside. Just like poison ivy leaves, if you see very pretty leaves, it just looks very pretty, and we feel like, wow, such a nice plant I have. In my mind, I'm always in the delusion that I have cared so much, I have loved so much. And then one day, when my own dog fell sick, I was like, why did it happen? It's a nice plant. Then I researched and found it's poison ivy. We have a lot of poison ivies in life, Ambika. And sometimes we make that mistake because I'm sure you are a good human being. And you give that same love, same respect, same care to all your other people who work for you, all the staff. You care for them. But as a business owner, you need to go beyond and treat everything in one slate. In business, there is no you and me. There is only business that is happening. Is it clear to you? Does that give you some sense, Ambika?
But
So it is our mistake. It is our understanding. It is not about them. They were always that throughout. Their job is to
her,
be poison ivy. Their leave is to be poison ivy. Their character is like poison ivy. Their whole life is like poison ivy. We did not see that. So we can't do anything about it. Yes, Ambika,
but
what do you have to say?
problem is here. I have understood her character, but my husband has still concern for her. So that is worrying me. When will he realize? If it is too late, he will also suffer.
What can you do, Ambika? What will you do? If he does not
I am
realize, and if it is
making him
too late,
understand that.
he will suffer. That is
Yes.
the
I
problem
don't
of
want
being
to
a good
happen that.
person. You are a good person, Ambika. So every time you are in the past, you were worrying about that stuff,
Yeah.
that let me care about her. Everybody told you, you still did not believe her. Right now, you are this person because you are this person. You have a certain character. You are worried about your understand. That when will this man understand? He is still blinding her, and he's still being blinded by her, and still he is gonna get affected by her, and still gonna have loss. You can explain him. You can make him show evidence. But if he does not see that suffering is inevitable, and then I'm telling you the next step. After that has happened, you will suffer more. I knew I still couldn't protect my husband. I told him
Yes.
so many times, and I told him so many times. I explained him, I showed him, he did not listen. So, what do you need to do now? Then, what is so? Should we
That
just
is
leave it?
bringing the.
Should we just leave it and just let what happens? What happens?
No, I don't think
No.
so. Something has to be done
Something has
before
to
it
be
is too
done.
late.
So, what can you do?
So it is disturbing our relationship because I'm not able to make him understand. He's not understanding what I'm telling. So here, the relationship in me and him is spoiling.
So, between you and him, the relationship is being
Husband, yeah.
spoiled because of a third person. That
That's
is
it.
a bigger problem. So, if you just keep doing in the same mode, in the same explanation, in the same way, if you keep explaining him, do you think Ambika he will understand?
No.
Then stop doing
She,
that.
she was an office staff and she has told everything for him so that he has brainwashed.
He has been
So
brainwashed.
whatever, she's still Papa. She's still good. He thinks. You're not understanding.
So, now hear me out, Ambika. When a situation like this arises and you're trying a certain way and it's not working, you cannot keep hammering. If I have a
Yes.
fish and I want to cut it and I have a hammer, I cannot cut a fish with a hammer. I need a knife. So however big my hammer is, however strong my hammer is, usse hum nahi cut sakte, cannot be cut with the hammer. I need a sharp knife that will cut the fish into two parts. So your way of explaining him right now is a hammer. So tone that down and leave that completely. It's going to be very difficult for you. Stop
Yes.
explaining to him completely in the way. What will happen now is the problem between him and you will come down slowly. Once you stop explaining to him and stop being versus him. Right now, it is you versus him, you versus that lady. To help your husband, you need to be on the same side of your husband, because that is your love, that is your care, that is your relationship. You want to care for your husband, you want to make sure he doesn't be at loss. So for that, you cannot go against your husband. Most people make this mistake. I will make you understand. Why are you not understanding? If you are already doing that, he is already off your hook. He is not gonna connect with you anymore, no matter how many things you are going to say. I am sure the other person who's been explaining to me is very sweet to him, is very caring to him. On the outside, it is very, very beautiful. You need to understand, tone down, be on the same side of your husband, be a very loving, caring, and understanding person for him. Let it go on for 15 days. It has happened so far. Let it go on for 15 days, 30 days. And then you need to be going into that relationship and understanding what is the relationship that she is in with him. Is it father daughter? Is it like very good friends? What is the angle through which she's explaining to him that he is brainwashed so well? Once you understand that, you will be very clear on how to approach this situation. You have to get into the lens of the other person by being loving. अगर आप सिर्फ प्रॉब्लम को देखोगे, it will not happen. अगर आप सिर्फ loving बन जाओगे, it will not happen. You have to become very loving, very understanding, and then understand, अच्छा ऐसे समझाया है, this is how she has explained to him. And if you become a more loving person than that, you can achieve anything. That is why you need the healing, to release all the neglect, all the jealousy of the other person. You have to come down and be at a place where you're neutral about the other person. If you're not neutral, you will always be clouded by judgment. Do you agree with that? If you're not
Yes.
neutral, because you'll always be angry and frustrated and you will be in a combat mode. Combat mode is not going to work here, Ambika. So
My
please
nature is
write down.
not
Yes.
come to the level of that lady and to understand and to behave like that lady is very difficult. It is not my character.
You will not
I
behave like that lady.
No, it's the way she has explained, sir. This is how I am treated. This is how I am always deprived of this. Please help me, sir. This is the way she is. This, please, too many, please, I can't do. Or
Even
I
if it
cannot.
hurts your husband?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. This, my nature is not like that. I am straight always. I try to explain. It's your karma, I tell.
If it's your karma, then it's a very different thing, Ambika. If you are clear that this is how I am and I will not change for anyone and this is how I am, then you have to accept the consequences of what will happen. You cannot have all the things. Either I want that whatever is going on, I'm going to stop it and whatever needs to be done. If you are taking an approach of Mahabharata, how Arjuna took all the decisions strategically and diplomatically, and what has to be done, how he was guided by Krishna, that's one approach. And then there is another approach that Bhishma took. I am this, and I will be this, and whatever the consequences of this are, I will bear. Then you take that approach. Now the onus is up to you, and you think about it. Don't take a decision right now, Ambika. Think about what I just said. If you're clear that this is how I will be, then you have to be ready to take the consequences as is the karma of the other person and accept it and move on in your life. Don't focus on that anymore and move ahead in your life. So, this is what I think is going to help you the most. Thank you, Ambika. I'm going to go to the next part of the healing now. We want to do something very important, which is the miracle awakening. This will be the final experience for you that will lead you to understanding and creating an awakened version of yourself. How many of you, by the way, agree and understand to the situation Ambika is in, and you understood how she has been hurt, and this has same happened with you. Did you get any insight from our conversation? Did it help you? If it was not helpful, let me know that it was not helpful at all. But if it was helpful, then write down it was helpful. The reason I was speaking to Ambika is not I was just not speaking to Ambika. I was talking about all of you. Everyone has gone through that kind of a situation in life when you have been blinded, when you have been frustrated and you did not know what to do. If it has been helpful, understand and apply it in your life, in your situation, wherever you have gone through. How do I do it? Because you can always take two approaches. You can take the approach of Krishna, you can take the approach of Bhishma. But you have to be clear, this is the approach I will take. If I take this approach, this is the result I will get. If I take the approach of Bhishma, this is the result I will get. You cannot think like that's why healing will help you get so much clarity in your mind that you can take any decision anytime powerfully. Do you know why? Right now, one of my VIP clients is the mayor of a city, and it's a lady. When she comes to me, she's always like, this is the amount of problems, and I don't want solutions. What I want is to gain clarity from the top of it. So when we do cleansing for her and healing for her, after every time she has to write one thing. So I will not talk about it because it's a VIP person. She writes about one thing that has gone in her life wrong and how she's going to correct it. She does not write about her professional problems. Once she solves her personal problems, the career problems are solved automatically like this. Because what we need is not solution to our problems. We need healing from our past, which frees us. Then we are ready to do anything. And that's why we are going to do Miracle Awakening now. Got it. Thank you, everyone. Cornered by all sides. Understandable because of example. Poison ivy. I love that plant so much. It was so beautiful. Just go to Google and type poison ivy after the session. You're going to love the plant so much. It's so pretty. It was such a poisonous plant and I had to let it go. Because I took the approach of Arjuna, that I'll take the decision strategically. And this is what I have to do. I'll do it. I cared for it, but I had to let go of it. No worries. Sometimes you have to let go of things. हाथ खाली करना पड़ता है. You have to empty your hand to receive more. If your hand is not empty, you cannot receive. We always have too much on our hands, and that is why when we let go, we open our world to the universe. Great. Have you filled out the form that I put it in the group yesterday? Everyone, have you filled out? Type no in the chat box. Only no if you have not filled out. Those who have filled out, I know, because that is how I structured today's program. I already know about the topics that you typed that are going to be a problem for you. Anyone in this group who has not filled out the form? Okay. Pallavi, I will tell you what the form is about. The form is a very simple form that will help you understand what are the things, what are the areas. It will help me understand actually what are the areas that you need help in. So when we do the next healing again, the monthly healing, I am going to tell you, and I'm going to structure the healing based on a way that will help you the most. If I know the topics, these are the problems my people are facing, then I will structure the healing in a way that will help all other people. So I've put the form here. Okay. Pallavi, fill out the form. So next month, I'll know about what is your problem and what kind of healing you need. According to that, the problem will be structured. I knew about Ambika's problem. Not exactly what is the issue, but I knew what is the topic of her well-being. That is why I could put her on spotlight. That is why I could discuss about her problem. So fill out the form, Pallavi, or save the link of the form, fill out after this session, and let's go to Miracle Awakening now. Miracle Awakening is the process of waking your body up. So far, we have waken up your mind. You're going to take the action. But how many of you feel lazy at times? Okay, I want to do this, but then this happens, that happens, then I forget. Then I have some problem. Then something comes in and I forget. So we are going to do Miracle Awakening now that will help you awaken your body and be aligned with your soul. This awakening is the masterful process that has been brought from Taoism. Taoism is an ancient process that was practiced about 4 to 5,000 years ago. It's one of the age-old practices that has been there in the world of healing. It's one of the original methods of healing. So to awaken yourself, your body, open both of your hands like this. Open both of your hands. With the right hand, we are going to tap the back of the shoulder here. Okay. So first we are going to tap like this. Then we are going to tap like this. Then we're going to take our both hands and tap like this. What is the intensity of tapping is most important. It is not going to work if the intensity is not quick. So essay, it should create some sound. I'm going to come closer to the mic. I have a very good mic. It should not be hurting, but it should create sound. When we do like this together, this is the point. These are the lymph nodes that are going to be activated. So, okay, ready? So with first, open your both of hands with right hand, left shoulder. Left shoulder with the left hand, right shoulder. And now bring it to the hand. From shoulder to the hand. In Taoism, these are called heavenly gates. These are so important that these are called heavenly gates. From here, from the shoulder, when you activate your heavenly gates, you let go of the toxins in your physical body. Remember, I told you we're going to release the toxins from physical body. Now, the next gate is our lymph. Put your both hands together. Not very fast. Don't do like this. Medium speed. Now, how many of you are feeling the sigh like me? If you're feeling the sigh like me, that means body is releasing the toxins. Now, below your armpit, raise your right hand below your armpit. I'm gonna have to mute all. Raise your right hand below your armpit. Instantly, you will release the toxins inside your body. Left hand. Already releasing so much. And now we're going to take these two fingers and we're going to massage down from the up to down here. Take these two fingers, start from here, end here. And now the final, we are going to do the shoulder press. Take your both hand, take it to your shoulder and just press it 5 times. You can take a little deeper also. This always feels good, no? This is called awakening your physical body in consistency with your soul. If you do not do this miracle awakening practice, whenever you're practicing manifestation, then Your old patterns remain in the body. That is why this gate is called as shoulder gate. In Taoism, this is called as shoulder gate and heavenly gate. This is so important. With this, we are going to now take our journal and write down one visible shift that I feel in my body now. One visible shift that I feel in my body now. It can be feeling lighter. It can be feeling a little calmer. It can be feeling understanding. It can be feeling strong to take action in life, whatever it is. One visible shift that I'm feeling in my body now. You have to write it so that your brain will understand the frequency of what your body is going through. Write down one visible shift that I'm feeling in your body now. Whatever body you are feeling in your body. Ashish, confident. Got it. Write down in your journal. I'm going to ask some people later, but first write it in your journal. Feeling cold, calm. Done? Okay. Please send the link to your WhatsApp channel on the WhatsApp group. Okay. Let's talk to Deepanvita. I haven't seen Deepanvita. Where are you? Unmute. Deepanvita, can you start your video? Hello. Can't see you, dear. I can hear you, Deepanvita, but I cannot see you. Hi.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine.
You're so pretty. Very pretty face. Tell me, Deepanvita, how was the healing for you today? You're muted. So, however good you say, I can't hear it. Click on the unmute button. You have muted yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
Now tell us, how was the experience of today's healing, Deepanvita?
Actually, I joined late today since I had some other engagement that time. But I did this exercise. It felt much lighter. I it seemed that something heavy on the shoulders came down. Something like I felt much lighter.
Okay.
But I
Thank
did
you.
not join the first part. I missed it first. I
No
joined late.
problem. The recording will be sent. Make sure whenever you have time, you go through it. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Let's talk to one other person and then we are going to close the session. Those who have asked for the link to my WhatsApp channel, it will be posted. And also those who are here to join the upcoming healing certification program, don't ask about it today because it's not going to open until the end of March. So current batch will get over in the end of February, and then March we are going to start the healer certification again. If you want to know more about it, then the right person to contact is not me because it's not possible for me during this session to tell you about it. Shanti is going to address it. This is Shanti's number in the chat. Healer certification will only begin in March because the current batch is not complete yet. So if you want details, the details will be provided by Shanti. I've given the number. Just see the chat. I've given the number. Okay. Now, today, as we close this session, I'm going to speak to one other person, and this is going to be your task for the next month of February. We are again, everybody who has come now, again, the link will be sent to you at the end of February. In the month of February, whatever decisions you have taken today, you have to take action on it. If you do not take action on it, it sends a clear message to the universe that you do not take yourself seriously, you do not take your decisions seriously, and you are just a person of words, not a person of decision and work. So, if you want to manifest bigger, If you want to achieve greater, leave your veil and heal your current state. If you want, the recording will be sent and you can go through it again. Just ping Shanti on the same number for the recording. She'll send you the recording if needed. I'm repeating, it will not be sent in group for people who did not attend. If you have attended and you still want to go through the recording, just message Shanti on this number 9933617850. Shanti will send you the recording. Ping her on this number. And take decision based on what you have decided today. What are the smaller micro decisions that need to be taken for this macro decision to happen? I want to lose 25 kgs is not going to happen on its own. I am going to lose 25 kgs you've written down. It's not going to happen on its own. For that, the micro decisions that you have to take is every day you have to have a set time of sleep. For that, the micro decision is every day for this certain time I will go to the gym or I will do a yoga. The micro decision has to be that no matter what happens, this is the amount of food that I'll eat and this much I will not eat. And when the food comes in front of you, I will reject it. My decision cannot be I'm going to lose 25 kgs of weight and then jalebi comes in front of me and I'm like, aaj ek kha lete hain. Then it will never happen. That is healing in its real, most practical sense. It is not just sitting in some mudra and sab kuch ho jayega apne aap. The opportunities will come to you. The work will come to you. Money will come to you. Career will come to you. If you do not take advantage of opportunity, mind it, no amount of healing and no healer in the world can heal you. You will just be stuck in this loop of this world where going from workshop to workshop, webinar to webinar, healing to healing. I did not come to this program. Understand, there are only limited number of people. I'm not going to say the names who are already clients are in this session right now. The reason I'm doing this session for open for everybody is because so that you have a taste of real healing, you have a real understanding of healing. Then you go and do, after I've given you the real understanding, then you go and do whatever you want. But I've given you the real awakening. So if you've awakened your physical body, you've awakened your mental soul, now your time is to go and take your decision and be at peace. Take care, everyone. See you in the next session. Be well, and may the universe always be with you. Bye.